Hello, magandang araw sa ating lahat. So, ang papag-aralan natin ngayon ay applications ng derivative. Okay? So, kung ano ba yung mga applications ng derivative, we have maxima, minima, time rates, projectiles, and so on. Okay, so let's start with number 11. The slope of a line having the parametric equations x is equal to t less 1 and y is equal to 2t is, okay, ayan. So we have x is equal to t less 1 and y is equal to 2t. Okay, ano daw yung slope ng line? Okay? So ano ba ang slope na niya ng line? 'Di ba kung matatandaan natin, ang slope that is equal to dy over dx. So kukunin natin yung dy tsaka yung dx dito. So doon sa ano natin, dx is equal to dt. Ito. Okay? And then doon sa dy naman natin, dy is equal to dt. Okay, so i-substitute lang natin doon, ang dy natin is 2 dt and then ang dx natin ay dt. So magka-cancel to, so therefore ang slope is equal to 2. So ganun lang kasimple, no? Okay, number 13, find the height of a right cylinder of maximum volume which can be inscribed in a sphere of radius 10 cm. Okay, so anong number na ulit yon? We have number 13. So meron daw tayong sphere in which merong cylinder doon sa loob ng sphere. Ayan. Okay? In which, ito yung center ng sphere and then yung radius niya ay 10. Okay? So 10 ito. Okay? Then ito naman yung ating cylinder in which ang height niya ay, ito yung kanyang height, tawagin natin na y. Ito yung kanyang height. This is, actually this is 2y, no? Kasi for example, ito ang gawin nating y. So 2y yung kanyang height. Then ito naman, gawin natin for example, ano to? This is x. Yan. So ito yung x na yan, yan yung radius ng cylinder. So bali makakagawa tayo dito actually ng, ayan, ano yan? That is a right triangle. Okay, so ito yung ating right triangle. Sa right triangle na yan, we have 10 square is equal to x square plus y square. So yan, no? Okay, so step 1, gawa tayo ng equation na i-maximize or i-minimize, no? Ano ba ang ma-maximize natin? Ang sabi ay volume ng right cylinder. Okay? Ano ba ang volume ng right cylinder? Kapag sinabing right cylinder, that is the height is perpendicular to the base, no? Okay? So volume ng isang cylinder is pi r square h. In this case, ang r natin ay x and then ang height natin ay 2y. So the volume is 2 pi x square y. So yan na yung ating step 1. Gawa ka ng equation na i-maximize or i-minimize. Step 2, tignan mo yung equation. Kung yung nasa right side ay multiple variable, gawin mong single lang variable. Okay? So gawin na lang natin, express natin yung y in terms of x. So from that, or yung x na lang, no, yung x square na lang in terms of y. So ang x square natin is equal to 10 square, 100 less y square. Okay? So the volume therefore is 2 pi and then 100 less y square. And then meron ka pang isang y dito. So distribute para mas madaling kunin yung kanyang derivative. So magiging 100y less y cube. Okay? So, yan na. Tapos na yung ating step 2. Step 3 is take the derivative and equate it to 0. So, dB equals 2 pi and then this is 100 less 3y square dy. Okay? Then, equate natin sa 0. So, dB over dy is equal to 2 pi 100 less 3y square. Then, equate natin sa 0. So, mawawala na to. So, 100 less equals 3y square. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, ang y natin dyan is equal to 100 over 3, which is equal to 10 square root of 3 over 3. Okay? Next, y pa lang yung nakukuha natin, no? Kailangan pa natin yung cx. Okay? By the way, ang hinahanap pala ay si height, no? Okay? Height pa lang hinahanap. So, yan, nakuha na natin si y. So, ang height natin is equal to 2y. I-multiply lang natin ito ng 2. This is 2, magiging 20 square root of 3 over 3, which is equal to 11.55. So, yan yung ating height. Okay, centimeter. Yan. Number 14. The volume of a sphere is increasing at the rate of 6 cubic meter per hour. At what rate is its surface area increasing in centimeter square per hour when the radius is 50 centimeter? Okay? So, meron daw tayong sphere. Ayan. Na ang volume ay lumalaki at the rate of 6 cubic centimeter per hour. Okay, gaano daw kabilis naman yung pag-increase ng area. So, step 1 ay gawa tayo ng equation na kukunin yung kanyang time rate depende sa given situation. So, in this case, ano ba yung equation na yun natin? Ito, yung kukunin natin yung area. Okay? Yan. At what rate is its surface area? So, from that, ano ba ang surface area ng sphere? Okay? Or sabihin na lang natin na S na lang, no? S. That is equal to 4 pi r square actually. Okay? So, yan yung ating step 1. Yung step 2 natin, skip natin kasi isang variable lang naman yung ating yung equation natin. So, diretso na tayo sa step 3 which is kukunin natin yung derivative. So, ds, with respect to time ito kapag time rate, ds over dt is equal to 8 pi r dr over dt. Okay? Then, substitute natin dito yung C 50 which is a given. Yan yung radius. Then, kailangan mo natin kunin si dr over dt. Ano ba ang dr over dt? So, given naman actually, no? Yung ating pag-increase ng volume. Yan, no? 6 cubic centimeter per hour. So, doon natin kukunin. So, we have a volume is equal to 4 over 3 pi r cube. Okay? So, kung kukunin natin yung dB over dt, this is equal to 6. Tama ba? 6 yon. We have 6 cm cube per hour ay equal sa, yung derivative nito is 4 over 3 then 3 pi r square dr over dt. Okay? So, magkakancel ito, magkakancel yon. So, yung dB over dt niya ay 4 pi r square dr over dt. So, dr over dt is equal to, ano yan? 6 divided by 4 pi r square. Tama ba? 6 over 4 pi r square. Okay, tama. And then substitute yung given values. 4 pi and then 50 square. Yan. So this is equal to 1.9 1.91 no 1.91 times 10 raised to negative 4 centimeter per hour. Then substitute natin ito dito sa nakuha natin na yan, ds over dt. Okay, so ds over dt is equal to 8 pi r 50 and then 1.91 times 10 raised to negative 4. Okay, so ds over dt is equal to 0.24 centimeter square per hour. Okay, so yan yung bilis ng paglaki ng surface area. Number 15, one leg of a right triangle is always 6 feet long and the other leg is increasing at a rate of 2 feet per second. Find the rate of change in feet per second of the hypotenuse when it is 10 feet long. Okay? So meron daw tayong right triangle. Okay, ito yung ating right triangle. Yung isang leg ay steady, constant to, no? Hindi ito nababago, which is 6 na, 6 feet. Yan, ito naman yung ating hypotenuse, and then ito naman yung isang leg. Okay? So itong isang leg na ito ay lumalaki daw. Yan, lumalaki. Of course, yung hypotenuse ay lumalaki din. Lumalaki din yan. Okay? Ang paghaba ng, sabihin na lang nating y to, no? Ang paghaba or yung pag-increase ng isang leg, dy over dt is equal to, ano na yon? 2 feet per second. Okay? 2 feet per second. 2 fps. And then, ang tanong, ano naman kaya yung dh over dt or yung bilis ng paghaba ng hypotenuse when the hypotenuse is equal to 10 feet. Tama ba? When it is 10 feet long. Okay? So, from that, since yan ay right triangle, makakabuo tayo ng equation. Using Pythagorean theorem, we have h square is equal to 6 square, which is 36, plus y square. Okay? So, kukunin natin yung derivative. 2h at 2 h dh over dt plus ay equal sa 0. So step 2 na tayo, no? Ito yung ating step 1. Gawa ka ng equation. Okay? Plus 2y dy over dt. Okay? So magkakancel to. Tsaka yan. So yung dh over dt natin ay equal sa, that is y over h, then dy over dt. So, yung h natin given, that is 10. Ano naman kaya yung y? So, kukunin natin yung y, that is equal to square root ng h square less 36 na. So, which is equal to 100 less 36, which is equal to 8 feet na. So, ang dh over dt natin ay equal sa y, 8 over h, 10, and then ang dy over dt natin ay 2. Okay? So, dh over dt is equal to 0.8 times 2 is 1.6 feet per second. Okay? And next, number 16. A kite is flying 10 feet above the ground, moving in a strictly horizontal direction at a rate of 10 feet per second. How fast is the angle between the string and the horizontal changing when there is 300 feet of string out? Okay, so bali ganito yung scenario, no? So yung kite na yan or yung saranggola na yan, constant yung height niya. That is 100 feet above the ground. Ngayon, kung yung string natin ay dadagdagan natin yung haba, ang mangyayari, mag-move siya pa ganyan, constant, no? According sa problem, that is, yung bilis niya pa ganyan is 10 feet per second. Okay? So ano kaya yung rate ng change ng angle na ito? Yan. So kung mapapansin natin, kung halimbawa ito yung initial position niya, kapag habaan natin yung string, lalayo siya, then yung angle na ito ay liliit. Okay. Kung mapapansin, liliit ito. Expected na yung rate of change ng angle ay negative. Okay, so bali, makakapag-drawing tayo dyan ng right triangle. Okay, so this is 100. Ito naman ay si x, and then ito naman ay si hypotenuse, or sabihin na lang natin na ito yung haba ng string S. Okay, so from that, we have S square is equal to 100 square plus x square. So yan, so bali nakagawa na tayo ng equation. Then isang variable lang naman yung nasa right side natin, so skip na natin yung step 2. So diretso tayo sa step 3. Kukunin natin yung derivative with respect to time. So 2 ds over dt equals 0. Ito, since constant yan, 2x dx over dt. So cancel to, ups. Ayan, hindi pala yan yung kinukuha natin, kundi yung theta pala, no? Okay, yung angle pala. So ito yung theta natin. Yan. So ang daming pwedeng gamitin na ano diyan, na trigonometric function, no? Pwede ang sine, pwede naman yung sine, no? Cosine, yan. Pero ang gagamitin natin dito ay cosine para involve si x. So cosine theta equals x over s. Okay? Kaya lang, problema, wala naman tayong derivative. Kung kukunin natin yung derivative, constant kasi yon. So, it's better na, kung kukunin kasi natin to, yung kanyang derivative, we have sin theta, d theta over dt plus is equal to derivative ng ano to, ng quotient, no? Okay? So, magiging komplikado pa yan, no? Pwede rin naman. Pero, siguro, tignan natin, baka naman mas madali kapag ang gagamitin natin ay tangent. Okay? So, we have tangent theta is equal to, ayun, 100 over x. So, yan, mas simple. So, kunin na natin agad yung kanyang derivative. We have secant square theta d theta over dt, o yan yung derivative ng tangent, is equal to negative 100 over x square dx over dt. Okay? Yan. And then d theta over dt equals negative 100 over secant square x, tapos meron ka pang x square pala dito, and then dx over dt. But take note na 1 over secant, bakit secant x yon? Secant theta is equal to cosine theta. So therefore, pwedeng simplify ito na magiging 100 cosine square theta over x square, and we have dx over dt. Ayan. So yan yung ating d theta over dt natin. Next. So ano yung theta natin dyan? Ano naman yung x? So we have balik tayo dun sa triangle, no? Sabi ng triangle, ito ay 100, ito naman ay 300. So from that, ano naman kaya yung x natin dito? So bali, Pythagorean theorem, That is, x is equal to square root ng 300 square minus 100 square, no? This is equal to 282.84. Okay? Then ano naman yung theta natin dito? So theta is equal to tangent, or pwede nang gamitin yung ano dito, no? Pwede na natin gamitin dito yung sine. So yeah, sine theta is equal to 100 over 300. So from that, theta is equal to 19.47 degrees. Ayan. So pwede natin substitute yung theta dito tsaka yung si x. So d theta over dt is equal to negative 100 multiplied by cosine ito ng 19.47, okay, square divided by 282.84 square, and then dx over dt is 10. Ayan, okay, is equal to 0.01111, no? 1111 taba, no? Okay, this is feet per second. Oops, nakalimutan natin yung negative sign. Okay, negative. Ayan, which is parehas naman doon sa ano yun sa choices natin. Yung sagot dito ay I think negative 1 over 90. So try natin yung 1 over 90. Tama. So ito yung sagot, negative 1 over 90. Okay?